started when we used to live in National City with my dad for a while, and all I can remember is the times that we were in the backyard and we would go out in front of the street out by Sweetwater and race his little gas-powered RC cars, you know, and he really loved those a lot, you know, and he took pride in those things. He took pride in his work and anything he ever did. And most importantly, when I moved to somewhere, California, he taught me to play baseball, and he wasn't your typical coach to take it easy. You know, he would treat it like if I was 15 years old when I was actually only 9. You know, and it really helped my game out a lot. You know, he would always hit the balls as high as he can. Me being little, you know, it's like, oh, you know, but it really helped, you know, and I'll miss my dad for all those times. You know, it's the moments in time that make a life worth living, and in those moments with my father, I was able to capture those moments in my life and really take them to heart. And even though at times it may seem as though we hardly talked, or you know, we weren't always close, but I always loved my father. You know, and the toughest part was hearing that, you know, it's all gone, you know, and he's no longer here, and it hurts, you know, and just life has a funny way of acting out. You know, gone so young, and I just hope that he's looking down upon all of us, you know, singing with the angels in heaven, you know, and the Lord only knows best. And at this moment, at a very difficult time in our lives, we ask ourselves, why does this happen? Why is this something that God would allow to happen? And only He knows, you know, and we just gotta lean on our faith and understanding of the Lord, and really try and pray for His will to be done, and that He shows us the light at the end of the tunnel, you know. And I just want to say to all of you back home, you know, we're all in this together, whether we're a couple miles away, 100 miles away, or even 2,000 miles away like I am. You know, we're all in this together for one cause, and that's to remember my father and keep him alive in our memories. You know, his laugh, smile, his jokes, you know, those are the things that I remember most about him. And he may not be with us here anymore, but now more than ever, he will be with us everywhere we go. You know, and I recently found out that when they started taking out his organs and whatnot, he already saved one life with his liver, and he was going to save another with his kidneys. So with my father's passing, he's already managed to save 2 people. You know, and knowing that my father lives on in them and in us gives me more strength to be able to to overcome this moment of sadness. And just being the mirror image of him, you know, his twin, you know, it really resonates with me because, you know, every day when I look in the verse, I see him. You know, it's like a Lion King type thing. You know, and I know no matter what, I will keep him alive in everything I do. I always strive for the best, knowing he's there with me every step of the way. You know, I just wish, as all of us do, that we could have had one last conversation with him. One last goodbye, hug, kiss, love you. You know, and he touched many hearts with his actions. Even though at times he bumped heads with a lot, but he had the heart of gold when it all came down to it. You know, he really did care for his family and friends and all his loved ones. And I just hope to be able to remember him in my life and the way I live. You know, he was somebody that you really had to try and understand to really see where he came from and why he did the things he did. Or, you know, for a lot of those people that really didn't know him, there was more to his, like they say, there was more method to his madness than people actually thought, you know. And he did things certain people couldn't understand, and that was just his way of working, you know. And I think that was something that really you needed to take time to try to understand. Sometimes you just pull your hair like, what are you doing, negro? You know, but you know, and he really left a big hole in all our hearts. You know, and that void can only be filled from the Lord, you know, and trusting that he will heal us, you know. And to all those that have been affected by this, you're not alone. Know that God is with you every step of the way, and no matter what, to always stay faithful to him. For we can rejoice that he is in heaven now, you know, and he's no longer suffering the pain, the sadness that he felt. He no longer has those things, you know. And I guess that's one of the upsides to all this, you know. And I just want to say to all of you back at home, I love each and every single one of you. I'll see you guys again soon. And Dad, I just wanted to say one more time, you know, I love you, and know that deep down I never hated you or anything. You have always been my father and always will be, and nothing can change that. I was blessed to have you in my life for the duration of time that you were here, and hopefully one day I can see you in heaven. I'll see you again someday.